Hey guys, this is Pop That Corn 14 here, representing Analysis Levels. I did take a look at this level, and it's a pretty lengthy one, so I figured it'd be good for a commentary video. We'll kind of just express our thoughts as we move along. So, today's level is going to be Hot Springs, Hot Springs. Now, there are two hot springs, which I find very interesting. So, this is by negative 26 lives. So, the description reads, no, it's not called Hot Springs because there are two springs. It's called that because it has springboards and fire. The Hot Springs part is already plural. It's a stupid name? You're a stupid name. LavaWorks Bathhouse owner. This level is centered around springs, wind, anti-gravity, fire bars, burners, and lava bubbles, and was mainly me fiddling around with the editor just to see what was possible. So sections are a bit longer due to checkpoint limitations. The level is split into two routes. There's also 5 Hachisukis to find across the routes as well, so enjoy. Explore the exotic hot springs, where springs are so hot they'll make you jump. Can you find the 5 Hachisukis? For today, we're gonna play as Toad. Let's do Toad, because why not, honestly? I feel like it. Also, I try to mix it up between the two when I do these recordings. That way, each character gets variety. It's, I don't know, it kind of just depends how I feel. Also, I like these springs a lot. I like the way they move. It's actually surprising, because when you compare the physics of this to the Smash game style in Super Mario Construct, you'll see what I mean when you explore this level, but this feels a lot more flexible with movement, which is kind of surprising. And especially when you jump off enemies like this, like, you get a big boost. In the Smash game style, you don't really get that, but in smbr you do, which I find really nice, because it makes doing platforming, especially when you're doing like enemy jumps and all that, it makes it definitely easier for sure. Okay, this is, yeah, that's just for one of, I don't know what happens if you collect all those, actually. Like, I've done it a few times, but I'm not saying on this level specifically, but like for levels I played, I think it's just to collect coins. I'm not sure if there's like a 1-up incentive to get it or whatever. Don't quote me on that. I could definitely be wrong. Of course, this game is still in active development. There's still lots to be had, so. Yo, Hachisuki! I actually don't know what they do. If anybody knows what they do, let me know, because there's still lots of things that I'm not sure, like, how they work behind this game. Or, well, at the very least, just like that. I know the Lucky Star. I think Lucky Star clears enemies. It's just, like, the thing for me is it's not really indicated, like, especially in the editor, or like, in the levels themselves. I guess the levels are kind of different when you're playing them, because it's like, oh, you know, you're not really supposed to indicate it unless you put, like, text or something like that, which I'm really glad that, Super Mario Bros. Remastered does that. It kind of lets you customize text. You'll actually see some here in a bit on this level. Gotta be careful with these jumps. Okay, I do want to go down there. Oh, I lost my momentum. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, yeah, cool, we got it. This is... oh, it's for a star. Okay, that's cool. I don't really like the timing of that, because, you know, you have to do all of this, and there's not really many enemies to kill. I think it would have been nice to have, like, a section lead back up here. Especially if you're going down there in the first place. Like, that section's hard, especially compared to the top route. I feel like you should be rewarded with that, especially if you're getting a star. I don't know. Ooh. Wait. There's not a hidden block, is there? Nah. Okay. Yo, timer. Let's go. And then this is just get up here. LavaWorks Bathhouse. Apparently you can roof skip these pipes, which I find interesting. I know you can technically place a block above here, but you can still jump over that, which I'm not sure if there's going to be anything to address that in the future, but that's something I've noticed with some levels I played. You can actually roof skip quite a bit, which I'm not sure if that's the intended design choice or if it's something that's going to be improved upon in the future. I'm not really sure. I like how you mix the wind up here. This is pretty cool. I love how -26 tries to format this like he would an SMC level. It's like, oh, hey guys, you want to do this extra section for Hachisuki? In other words, the equivalent of a dragon coin? It's locked, but why? Also, I think the colors, the toads, are always random. I don't think they're always the same. Also, -26, when I was playing this level, I did find a bug. Actually, I want to see if I can pull it off. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can pull it off. If not, then let's see if I can pull it off. Oh, I couldn't pull it off. The bug was, it would actually teleport me to the other door, which I thought was pretty funny. So, oh, it's just you. I had to lock the door to prevent the customers from getting in, for their safety, of course. Something odd's going on in this resort. It's unusually warm, even for a place full of lava. Could you investigate, pretty please? What if I don't want to? What? Why do you turn back into a key? What? I literally came from there. Okay. Well, I think that's a bug. I don't think that's the intended design choice there, so that's kind of interesting. Yo, 1-up, let's go. Actually, I'm not sure, because there's actually an option, if you guys aren't aware, that can actually toggle your 1-ups. So what I mean by this is you have the option of choosing if you want to have lives on or not. I have them off because that's the default option. I'm actually not sure what the exact amount is, but I kind of wish, because like in SMC, you can actually have the option to choose if you want to have lives or not, which in smbr, you can pretty much just toggle it on your own volition, not based off the level itself. I kind of wish there was a feature that it would turn on lives depending on like the level circumstances, because I just feel like there's a lot of creative potential that's just lacking as a result. And I know smbr is meant to be more minimalistic because, you know, it's a retro game and it's one of the first of many that, you know, revolutionized Mario gaming as a whole, which I get it, but still, I think it would be nice to have that kind of option. There's definitely a lot of things that I feel like are kind of lacking playing this game, but again, I feel like that's actually the intention. With all due respect, I do like this game a lot, though. It's a really nice game. I definitely would recommend it to people if they were interested. I think the UI, especially for the level editor, though, I think maybe I just need to get used to that a little better. I just don't think the controls, like, with rotating is clear. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, okay. I guess you can do that with the palm. Okay, I didn't know that. I think you have to use the middle mouse cursor. Like the hover wheel, whatever you call that thing. I think that's what you have to do to rotate, but it's not clear. Like, and also, I just wish there was a playtest button. I know you have to hit enter, but it's not clear at first. When I was trying to make a level, or like trying to mess around, I don't know if I'll make a level, that's insane. Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna take the secret route first. But yeah, when I was trying to do that, it just wasn't clear to me, and it took me a while to figure things out, because I know they have like hotkeys and all that, but it doesn't really explain it, especially, it only explains it like in the level editor, but like in the settings, nothing's even explained there, so I don't know. I think there's definitely many different ways you go about improving the, I guess, UI, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I still think this game, like, the editor, for what it's worth, it doesn't feel like the editor has definitely been the main focus of this game, because, you know, you have, like, all the retro-styled, SMB-styled levels, and you have the U versus Boo mode. They're all pretty good, by the way, don't get me wrong. Also, I really like how you can go upside down on this. I'm really fascinated by this, because I know in Mario Maker, or at least Mario Maker 2, they have the Cave Night theme, which turns you upside down, but I'm hoping it's not like a specific theme in this game. I'm hoping you can just do it whenever you want. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's two endings to this level, and I'm doing this one first because the other ending's a bit longer. You guys will see what I mean when we get there. Actually, I don't know. I think they might be the same length, roughly. Alternate. Look at him go. Also, I'm not sure if there are like proper camera controls in this game. I'm not really sure. LavaWorks core. Whoa, it's really unstable in here. LavaWorks core must be overheating. Quick, we need to get it. Okay. Let me just get this fire flower so slowly first. Nice, nice. Okay, run! When I was playing this, the coin trail did confuse me a bit. Like, this right here, I thought you had to jump. Because, like, you have to jump there, but, yeah. I would say it's definitely not the clearest in some sections here, but... I can't get up! Okay, now I can, now I can. I mean, that makes sense, but yeah. So, this is the alternative ending. This is what happens if you do this ending. And there's a lot of text up there. Actually, no, it's not really, but... extra content has been unlocked. I never know what that means when it says that. But yeah, anyway, guys, let's check out the other ending. Okay, since I'm here, I want to see if I can get this bug. Hold on. Oh, no, that's really weird that I'm not getting it now. But yeah, anyway, so when I was playing that level, I was like trying to speedrun because I did the alternative ending, and then after I beat the alternative ending, I kept getting warped straight to that door, like the door you'll see up ahead, right? Or like you saw up ahead, like that has that skull block up top. It was really weird. Another thing too I wanted to bring up too is you know how you can hit these blocks from here? If you're upside down, you can actually hit them like from below, like up here too, which I thought was pretty interesting. Anyway, guys, let's check out the normal route. Whoa, what happened while we were in there? Everything's toasted. So much for investigating. But hey, at least we made it out, am I right? I suppose barely. The fire flower. Also, the theme here is pretty nice. What is this, volcano? Press jump over fans to launch. I said launch, yeah. I was thinking lunch in my head too. Launch extra high. Oh, wait. I didn't know they were here. Hold on. I didn't know they were here. Oh, wait a second. Star that I'm not going to use. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a weird bug. So, what I was going to say is, you can roof skip through all this. This actually lets you skip a good portion of the level. If you're curious, by the way, I guess I might as well show. If you're curious where this ends up, yeah, it just lets you skip a large portion of the level. I'm not gonna pause, I'll let you guys hear this banger song, because it's a pretty good song. I think this is the volcano song, I'm not entirely sure. The space song actually sounds really good. I think I've only seen one person use that theme. That's actually the thing I'm really looking forward to as well, just like seeing people use all these different themes that people haven't used. I'm really looking forward to it. Like, I think the one theme in particular, like space is definitely one. I think another theme too that I really want to see people do more in the future, which it will happen in due time, airship. I want to see more airship themes. I know airship's one of the harder ones to decorate because it's not as straightforward. You kind of have to design things a specific way. Okay, I died there. Rip. Yeah, that's the thing with the fans in these levels. I can't be consistent with them, no matter how hard I try. Like, this isn't the only level I've had that issue with. It's like, I think it was in Skullmaster's level I played. Oh my god, dude, am I... I think it's mainly the physics that I mainly mess up on, but yeah, it might just be me. Oh, whoa, I didn't see that. Yeah, I would say if people are gonna design with this, especially if you have like lava here, definitely gotta keep that in mind, because it does come a little troublesome, especially if you're revolving gameplay around it. What is up here, I wonder? Ooh, Hachisuki! Hachisuki! Let's go, dude. This is a pretty good section, though. I like that. Nope, we died again. Rip. What's up, guys? Yo. So, yeah, you can do this, apparently. Anyway. So, I believe we were here. Okay, cool. I don't like how tight that is, I'm not gonna lie. Especially with the physics, it's just, I'm not sure I like the challenge there. No offense. Ah, this is pretty cool. This you can rely on to do the job. Especially compared to, you know, the wind. Although I really am curious to see what people can pull off with the wind. Especially when more people come up with more levels and they're not just 1 minute long. I'm actually really curious to see what the potential lies within that. Yo, let's see what's up here. Vine. Maybe we need hit the blockers. Oh no, that's just for coins. Oh, I missed that, dude. It's probably just for... Yo, we got a fire flower. It was actually worth it. Let's go. Probably a coin in the other one, right? Yeah. Let's go. Although I don't know what's in here now. Yo, Hachisuki! We're gonna get our Hachisukis! We're gonna collect them all! Gotta catch them all! Hachisukis! I wish you had camera controls in this game. There might be, and I'm just blind, but it's just so annoying when you're dropping down and you can't even see. I know this game doesn't have arrows to indicate, but it would be so nice, dude. This is a really cool section, though. I'm really a big fan of this. Yo, we got a key? I think we actually need that, actually. Yeah, I know I said actually twice. Sometimes I do that, okay? When I say, like, regardless or anyway. Like, anyway, I like this level, guys, anyway. Or, like... I can't help it, guys. Anyway, yellow squares have anti-gravity. Oh yeah, I remember this section being a bit wonky. Yeah, I don't know why that's there, because it doesn't really do anything. Oh, that happened. Let's see how far that takes us back, by the way. Yep, and you need a checkpoint there, -26, because that drags on pretty long. I do find it cool that you can actually mix up the gravity in this game. I don't think I really knew that until I actually played this level, which I just find really fascinating, because it basically shows me that you can basically customize it whenever you want, especially given this layout. But yeah, I'm really a big fan of the gameplay there. It's very innovative. Definitely some of the most innovative gameplay I've seen out of any of these SMBR levels I played. Ooh, what is this? 1-up? Alright. Wait, you can't go in this pipe, can you? Nah. Okay. Alright, I think I got everything, but I will check in the editor just to be on the safe side. But yeah, all in all, this is a really solid level. There's a few nitpicks I do have, but definitely one of the more lengthier levels I've seen, and I like the way it mixes its design up, especially the challenges it has. It's definitely a breath of fresh air, that's for sure. So anyway, guys, I'm going to check around a little bit, and then I'll see in case I missed anything. So this is actually really interesting. He's actually used all of the rooms. So currently there's a 5-room limit, and this man's used all of them. That's crazy. So I think, okay, so yeah, there's jungle for there, there's pipeline for there, and then the ending we did, yeah, I was right. It is volcano. So that's actually really interesting. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot I don't know about this game fully, but yeah. So I like how there's 2 different ways to actually beat this level and everything. I wish you could. Oh yeah, another thing with the editor too. I wish you could move faster. This is so slow. When I try to hit with my arrow keys, it doesn't let me do anything. But then if I do WASD, that works. But it moves at this speed. Also, I wish you could hear the music in the editor. That's another thing I don't like about the current editor. I mean, I just wish there's more to it. Also, there's no playtest button. Like, you literally have to check here. It says test level, so you're not going to know until you check that. I just wish there was a big button where if, like, you hovered over these, it tells you what to do. Instead, you won't know until you actually click it. So I feel like, I know the editor, there's still a lot that is to be had with it, but, you know, I'm really hoping that we can do our best with this, and not just with people who are creating levels, but also, you know, looking for ways to optimize it. I really hope that it does get optimized in the future, because I just don't think it's very beginner friendly in its current state. I feel like a lot of time, especially for me when I'm actually using the editor, I feel like a lot of that time is just trying to figure out actually how the editor works and how the enemies work and all that, because a lot of it's not really clear. But yeah, anyway guys, sorry to get sidetracked there. That level -26 lives made is really well done. So in my current state, I think I'm inclined to give this a 4.5. It's definitely going to get a favorite from me. This level definitely goes above and beyond. Actually, using every map is kind of insane. There's a lot of different themes that are used in this level. You know, you start for your, like, generic grassland adventure, even though it's not a generic grassland adventure. It's more like a hot spring, and it mixes up fans and lava, and you're just not cultured and appreciative enough of to understand what's going. Yeah, I get it, I get it. And then you have like it was like the, what was it, like castle section or something like that, or it's like, you had a lot of water. It was like more of like a sewer maybe, or like, no, it's bathhouse. Sorry, I'm not thinking. And then you have like that volcano section. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is this level mixes its themes up really nicely, and I just like the different challenges that he mixes up here. I especially like the gameplay towards the end, like on that normal route. But I think the big problem I have with that route specifically is the fact that you can actually roof skip through a good chunk of it, which you can technically avoid it, but you'd have to change your layout up a bit so that you can't actually have the player reach it. I'm not sure what the Hachisuki's do in this game. If somebody could let me know. I know for the most part how this game operates in terms of like what's in the editor, but that's like the one thing I'm not really sure of, because it definitely feels like a Dragon Coin equivalent from Super Mario World, and I say world because Construct has them. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about everything in terms of that. Like, if you guys are looking forward to seeing more done with the editor, or if you're looking to make a level or something like that. If you guys want to see this awesome creator right here make more levels, negative 26 lives. He's wonderful level creator, by the way, guys. I believe he's made levels in every game except Mario Motor, so definitely check him out if you guys haven't. He definitely goes above and beyond with a lot of the levels he makes, and he's very ambitious with them too. So hats off to him, by the way. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna wrap things up here. Hot Springs. This was negative 26 lives. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts and everything. And I will catch you guys in the next video, and we'll keep pumping out some smbr uploads for you guys. Anyway, guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you guys.